If you're new to this channel, make sure you check out roulettecalculators.com. It's a free social network where you can chat to other roulette players, discuss strategies and betting systems, and learn about different casinos and dealers. The social network is completely free to join, however there are paid membership options available for the use of its calculators and betting tools. If you would like a free trial using the tools, visit facebook.com/roulette calculators and drop me an instant message. Hello and welcome to Roulette Calculators. My name's Ed Clark and I'm just doing a quick tutorial on the auto tracking tools from roulettecalculators.com and talking about a new feature that we've added due to a lot of members requesting it. So if you're new to this channel, you're probably not really going to know what's going on here. So make sure you subscribe and check out some of the playlists and the tutorials. Now we're looking at the auto tracking tools on Roulette Calculators, and what that means is it's auto tracking the tables. We've got lots of tables to choose from, the most popular tables on the online casinos. And you can see there number 29 has just landed. So automatically this tool is then going to update and submit number 29 there. And that's adjusting these highlighted bits. Now the highlighted bits is basically the tool measuring the distance from where the dealer spins the ball from to where the ball lands. And then it's showing you the history of that particular dealer based on measurements. Okay, so she's currently spinning the ball from number 29, and the previous results here is the distance around the actual roulette wheel of where they landed on the previous spins. Now we've got several calculators on Roulette Calculators, and the idea is we're looking at the area. So here I'll be looking sort of between number 8 and 32, or 8 and 0. That seems to be the most prominent area on this particular table. However, the tools aren't, I don't really like using speed roulette because it's a bit carnage. But the idea of this switch, we've added this because there is a time delay. And basically these results are only updating based on when the casino's API updates. So as soon as the casino's API updates, it then signals the tool and then it will update there. But if you're playing on speed roulette, you get such a short amount of time to place a bet. And that's why we've added this switch, which I'm going to talk about in a second. So you can see number 11's come in. That's a good hit there. That's right in that mix of the results there. But you'll see now we're waiting for the table to update here. And because it's speed roulette, they only give you a few seconds to place your bets. So once this updates, we haven't got time to place a bet. Sometimes you'll have 2 or 3 seconds, but in this case, we wouldn't have had time to place the bet. So what you can do is switch this off. And that basically means the auto tracking is not working now. It's not automatically tracking the table. So if you watch, I'll just leave it. It won't update for you now. It's gone into manual mode. So once that's switched off, it's manual. So now I can see that the number was 14. So instead of it automatically updating, I'd have to click on number 14 and then it updates. Now the nice thing about this is we can see when the ball lands. So like now I can see number 17, I can submit number 17 straight away. And before the API is updated, we've actually got the results here. So I would have plenty of time to place my bets on the table. Whereas with the other auto tracking, you wouldn't so much have that time to put it on. Now this is more for speed roulette. Other tables, it doesn't really matter because they give you 30 seconds or so to place your bets. But here I can see number 29. I can just submit that straight away. And that's obviously going to give me plenty of time to do that. Now, the beautiful thing about the auto trackers is you can track multiple tables at once. You don't just have to track one table. You can track pretty much every table on the casino. And then you can shop between the tables, choose which one is looking good. And if you want, you can then disable the auto tracking. Now, if I turn the auto tracking back on, you'll see number 34 has just come in. I've got to undo that one because that's a double tap the 29 because it's the lag there. If I undo that and then turn that back on, hopefully it will add that 34. But you've got to be careful because this is updating when the API updates. So if there's too much of a lag, you might not get it. And in this case, you can see that has inputted that now 34. And now 21 has just come in, so it will auto update it. So with the speed, if you're switching it off and then switching it back on, you have to keep an eye on it just to make sure that it doesn't submit the previous number, because the API updates accordingly with the tool. So there you go. You can see we're back in sync now. 21, 34, 29, 21, 34, 29. We haven't got the auto update on the undo last entry on the auto tools, but if you want the remove last entry, you basically have to switch the tracking off, and then you can make your adjustments there. Okay, so I'll switch that back on. Number 23 should update, because there is a bit of a lag for when the table does update. And if it doesn't, then you would have to manually enter that in. But you can see there, 23, it has come in. So that's basically the switch in a nutshell and how this works. Now, what I do, because obviously just tracking one table isn't ideal, that's what these auto tools are for, so you can track multiple tables. So what I'm going to do is close this table here, and in my bookmarks I have I've basically saved all of the tables for this particular casino that I'm on. Now, they're a mixture of the dealer tracker and the area key. And we do have obviously the positive, negative, the dealer tracker one direction, area key 30 to 1, and the number tracker. Now, in the auto tools, we've got the positive, negative, dealer tracker one direction, area key, number tracker, dealer tracker USA, and the area key USA. So what I would do, I go to the bookmarks, I would then open all of these tables. So you click open all in tabs. And what that's doing is opening all of the tables for this particular casino that I play on. And I can't mention the names, unfortunately, due to YouTube's policy. But the way I work it, I prefer the dealer tracker. That's my favorite tool. A lot of people have success on the area key as well. But I've got all of these tables open, which is the dealer tracker. And the area key, I've got this set to auto tables, so the air-powered tables. It just makes more sense, because I've done a lot better using the area key on air-powered tables, but I much prefer the dealer tracker. The dealer tracker for me is where I make most of my money. So I've got all of these tables opened. The idea is you would leave that for 5, 10, 15 minutes and let the trackers track the dealers. Now, I will mention, once there is a dealer change, the data will disappear, and then it would start collecting fresh data from the new dealer. So it's always got relative data for that particular dealer. And this is how I do it. I have all of the tables open, and then after 5 or 10 minutes, I can then just switch between all of these and have a look at the results. And what I'm doing is looking for the results grouping. Like you can see number 29 is there. Then I would want the number sort of to land around this particular area here, around 29. And then after about several spins that have been tracked in that direction, I want to see them grouping together. If I don't see them grouping together, I don't play on that table. Okay, so here you can see number 23 and 20. This is the particular results for this one. And this is basically a single direction table. So this is roulette. So if we just head over to this, I can just show you exactly what I'm doing. So I'm going to go to my favorites, and this one was just called roulette. I think this one's roulette 1. So let's go roulette. I believe that is an evolution table. So let me go to this particular table, and then I can show you exactly what I look for. It doesn't necessarily mean that there's going to be a signature on this table. There was only a couple of results, but looking at this, it is starting to group together. So here we go, number 10. I always look at this for the reference, 10, 1, 18, 22, 10, 1, 18, 22. So I know that this is the table. I'll open that up, and then I'm looking for the results. So here I can see 5, 36, and 13. They're fairly close together, particularly 36 and 13. And I'm basically looking for the results to be a bit closer. Now you can see that went to 32. So that's quite far away from those. So I'll keep an eye on it and watch this. And I don't really play until I find a dealer that I can cover 70 or 80% or more of their results. So in this case, the last result that we saw that landed on 32, that's this result down here on number 16. Okay, so I'm looking for it to land in this 0 area. And I just keep watching. Sometimes you find a dealer that does have 2 signatures, but you can see there the 0 area, absolutely, number 0. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm starting to look for the tables to group together, and then you can base your gameplay on how the dealer's performing. Now, there's so many strategies, and I've listed a whole bunch of strategies. My favorite is by far the Martingale. I set the neighbors here to 8, okay? If you're not sure what that means, it means if I place a bet, say on number 22, using this racetrack down here, it will put a bet on number 22, 8 numbers to the left and 8 numbers to the right. That one's gone to number 29, which is right next to this area here, so that's looking good. So if I was going to place a bet now, I'll let this load. I've got so many tables open, so usually if you find a decent table, it is wise to close the rest of the tables down so it's not destroying your PC or Mac or whatever you're using. In fact, I'm going to do that now. You can see that this is updating. Let's just close all of these down. There we go. Okay, so 0 went to 29, that's gone to 25. Now 25 is on the opposite side, but you can see here we've got 5 results there and 2 on the opposite side. So I'd start keeping an eye on this table. So you can see here 9 and 16, these are the ones that aren't grouping together. And I'm focusing on the area from 17 to 0. This area here is looking more prominent, but I do like to have around 10 spins in the bag before I start making any bets. You can see that's gone to number 21, which is right in that mix there. So if you want, you can disable that and you can start manually submitting the data. So I can see number 21. So if I was going to place a bet, I'd probably place a bet on number 32, which would be here. So let's just do that for a laugh. And then you can either flat bet or you can use some sort of progressive betting system, totally up to you. I'm just basically, I'm not really doing a gameplay session now. I just wanted to show you what I'm looking for and how these particular tools work. So you can see that landed on number 2. It's given me my win. It's landed in that particular section. But of course, I've turned the auto tracking off, so I'd need to manually submit that number now. But that's essentially it. I mean, if you've got any questions on this, please feel free to drop me a message in the comments or jump on the social network. Let me just go back to the network here. This is the Roulette Calculators social network. It's completely free to join the social network. You can chat to other people. You've got friend requests, you've got instant messaging, and you can post things. It's similar to Facebook. You can add your links. You can even add some cool little stuff like this. But what we're looking for is people who are sharing ideas, their different strategies. We've got the forums on here as well, somewhere around here. And we've got plenty of different... I'm going to leave the page. It's because I started writing a message. It's asking me. But yeah, we've got tons of content on here as well. In the off-topic discussions, I actually posted a thing here called auto tracking tables for a particular casino. This is a casino I'm currently using, and I've set the URLs in here so that you can literally just copy these out and then create your own bookmark for those tables as well. I'd like to see other people do that for their favorite casinos. If they basically the way that you do it, it's a bit of a lengthy process. But let's go here. I'll exit back out of this thing. I'd like to see what the results was. That went to number 20, so you can see that's up there. So she does seem to have 2 particular areas. Number 17, again, that's in that opposite area, so she's got 2. So a good method might be doing 2 small neighbor bets, but in that section and the section up here, and then that could potentially be a better deal there. See number 5. So yeah, there's definitely 2 sections there. But the way I would do the auto tracking for your particular casino, you would go to the roulette section and open up each table. So I know it's a lot of work, but once you've done it, and then you've just got your bookmarks set there. So I'd open Lightning Roulette. I already know that this is one of the tables on there, and you go to the auto tracking, and you can pick any of the calculators here. We've got a whole bunch of them. But I go onto the dealer tracker, and then you'll see that this table menu, it's going to show you the list of tables available to you. And this is for the multi-direction because the ball spins clockwise and anti-clockwise. But you could go down here and have a look through and look for lightning roulette. Is it in this one? Oh, actually, I didn't set it. The dealer tracker is only for real dealers. That's what I set the dealer tracker for on these menus. So that wouldn't be a good one. So if we say we go to the positive, negative, any of these, positive, negative, or the area key, number tracker, all of those. So yeah, I have created an Excel document which is also in the forum here. So this is basically the Excel document that shows you all of the table list, and you can basically go through and do it a bit quicker that way. But I'm on here the positive and negative calculator. It's currently tracking the first table in the list. Just want this table thing to populate. Okay, so yeah, I'd be able to go down and find lightning roulette here. So if I click on lightning roulette, you can see the dealer's name and how many players are actually on. It's crazy how many more players play lightning roulette. Let me know in the comments. Do you like playing lightning roulette, or there's quite a few now, isn't there? Mega Fire Blaze, and there's quite a few different bonus roulette things. But you'll see here number 8's just come in, and that's automatically going to update in here. Again, I've added the switch here. I've put it in this section below because there was a gap there, and I just thought it'd look a bit tidier. So again, you can switch that off in any of the calculators now, and then go into manual tracking. But yeah, once I'd have that table, you could then save the URL of this. This is actually the positive negative one. And you can then start creating bookmarks, or you could simply add that as a bookmark in there. And once you do that, you go through a bunch of tables with each different tool. You can have like the positive negative for lightning roulette, then the area key for lightning roulette, and you can save those as bookmarks. And then when you want to go to your favorite casino, you can do what I did and literally click on the thing and open all of the tables in the tabs, and then just leave it, make yourself a cup of tea, and then come back and see which tables are kicking ass. And once you find a decent one, that's when you can focus on that particular table and start doing the business. So I really hope this video has helped you and understands what this little switch that we've added is for, and also how it works. So it was a request that was being asked for quite a bit, because obviously it gives you a bit more time, so you can just manually submit the numbers once you found a table that is cooking. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment. Give it a like if you enjoy this content, and I will speak to you next time. Take care and bet smart.